Well, in as much we know that everyone is entitled to his own opinion, but this guy is always coming out to give analysis and things that whatever he sees. Of course, he has a people who are really falling for his analysis and hailing him. So he will continue to come out and spew what he knows. But that does not make it right. It's just to hear him again talking about Tinubu replacing Gbaja with Fashola, or which the other way around.
mo ti rí àwọn a lot of comment Fashola this Fashola that aṣáájú should have used Fashola láti replace Gbaja in fact aṣáájú àwọn ń rí tó bá di next election next tenure ó máa bring Fashola as chief of staff and kind of thing. No, that is not going to happen. Aṣáájú will never use Fashola again, especially in that kind of close position, whether as a chief of staff or even minister. I've not seen that happening. In fact, the difference between Fashola àti Aregbe àti àwọn this Amosun and everything is just that Fashola tètè retract ara ẹ̀, ó tètè padà sẹ́yìn, kò go further. It's not too brutal with his fight. Fashola wà lára àwọn tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún Akérédolú tó mobilize fún Akérédolú ní 2016 against Ṣẹ́gun Abraham ní Ondo State. And their major reason then was that they want to reduce Aṣíwájú to BRS minimum so that by the time the power bá ti ń padà bọ̀ sí south, which is àwọn boys yẹn, they are seeing themselves pé àwọn fẹ́ jọ wà on the same level for them to have a level playing field. So wọn ò fẹ́ continue, wọn ò fẹ́ Aṣíwájú continue láti máa wà empowered, kó máa spread sí, kó máa ní agbára sí. So that was their major aim, all those Abuja boys. Reduce Aṣíwájú to BRS minimum so that by the time power is coming back to the south, we all of us will be on the same level to say we want to contest the kind of primary. So Fashola, the difference between Fashola and Aregbe, just that pé Fashola padà wò pé kíní ó ti fẹ́ máa dogun, let's come back to our normal thing. If you remember the statement, if Fashola tó ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ about his loyalty to Aṣíwájú, tó ní may your loyalty never be tested. It's a direct conversation pé it's not loyalty Mr. Aṣíwájú ẹ fi sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan. Because of course Fashola náà òun náà get iṣẹ́ yẹn not through Aṣíwájú, because Aṣíwájú gan ò fẹ́ kí Buhari appoint Fashola in the first instance. So ìgbà tó ń padà finally tó get iṣẹ́ yẹn tó dẹ̀ wà aware pé Aṣíwájú kọ́ ló fún un níṣẹ́ yẹn, àwa náà máa reduce yín so that when this thing is coming back kí gbogbo ajẹ́ wà ní level play field. But that 2019 yẹn òun ni ó yà Fashola fi pé no, this man olófin sọ pé people underestimate him, pé tẹ́ bá ti ń wojú Aṣíwájú ẹ máa rẹ̀ pé before you know it ó ti get like razor blade. So òun náà padà understand pé no matter issue tí mo ní pẹ̀lú bàbá I should not go further, let's just come back home and just be wherever we want to be. But he was one of the people that their primary aim was to reduce Aṣíwájú. They all went to those states. In fact, we have some reports pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn contributions to make into that election láti make sure pé Akérédolú win election yẹn ó get APC ticket in that election. So Aṣíwájú, I'm not seeing him ever working with Fashola in that close range. Yeah, bóyá àwọn normal recognition ó ṣe birthday wọn kí bóyá kàn fún yàwó ẹ̀ ní bóyá ambassador all kind of thing, all those, just as a statement, yeah. But pé politically wọ́n fẹ́ jọ máa ṣe to the extent of pé ó dà pé mọ the loyalty tí Gbaja tí ó ti demonstrate to Aṣíwájú. Some people told Gbaja nígbà yẹn pé kó denounce Aṣíwájú tó bá fẹ́ jẹ speaker, pé kó padà lẹ́yìn Aṣíwájú, ó lóun ò ní padà, pé I will rather just be like this kí n má di speaker than pé kí ní rárá pé mi. And then it wasn't a very clear picture to pé Aṣíwájú will later become president. Yes, wọ́n mọ̀ pé ó ní ambition, but not something that pé àmà ni ó sure pé ó máa di president, tó bá ti di president arántí tó bá di president gan kí ló fẹ́ fún ẹ ju chief of staff lọ, tó fẹ́ jẹ vice president ni. And some people are saying you should abandon kó filẹ̀ káwọn lè fún ẹ ní speaker, wá ní no pé ò ní filẹ̀ pé ó máa dúró tì. So èèyàn tẹ́ ní pé wọ́n máa lọ fi Fashola replace yẹn, no. So Aṣíwájú will not appoint Fashola again in a serious political office like that, whether as a minister or as a chief of staff, in his government, whether now or next tenure of his administration. Thank you very much.
This one will just come out, they talk nonsense. you need to come back to Nigeria, because I know say you know dey Nigeria, so that they will give you one position, or they fit dey pay you for that place. Nigeria good well well, so they sabi run the country well well. Now you never come back, you will just open his mouth and be talking nonsense. What makes you think that Tinubu is going to be there in the next tenure? Tinubu is going to be there after this 2026. In 2027 will be there. Confidently you are saying it, with all the nonsense shenanigans that is being done. You are not blaming Tinubu for not even, if at all is not aware of the nonsense that happened. You are not blaming him because it's not thorough enough. And people are coming now to make nonsense excuse that Tinubu does not know what is going on. Somebody who is coming, of course he says his own turn. It's just he knows that most of the people who have ruled Nigeria went there because of their selfish interests. And the way the whole thing has been structured, the constitution has been structured, anybody who does not have the interest of the country at heart will just roll by that and just be making money, giving excuses. You are not talking about Fashola or no Fashola. You use Fashola did this, Fashola did that. Now only you dey sabi all those nonsense. I don't even think you really correct on this one. No, you correct now, because now all of una dey support evil. They will blame everybody apart from Tinubu. You really got this one perfect, including Fayemi, former governor of Ekiti State. It is amazing how insightful you are. Your analysis brilliantly reconstructs, because all of you are evil people. Fraud here and there. Make we talk about the fraud about that you already talked about Gbaja. President Buhari entrusted Babatunde Fashola with 3 major ministries to work, power and housing at the same time. That reflected the confidence he had in his ability to outplay Tinubu. Well, I'm hearing this for the first time and I believe you 100%. But you ni ronu. Now no go think somebody go just say something bandwagon, all of una go join. Please, I want you to analyze about Ambody political career. Elumi ti ya wèrè. Kí ló analyze him there? Why don't they analyze Tinubu? Of course, now even what Tinubu they do now, una they support am so that they go reach una. Okay, you miss it here. Make more research, please. Now you sabi now.